Hello, my name is Geovanny Peña. In this video, I will present the analysis based on data from the Upward Bound Map Science program. I use the database which contain information about state funding and participant data for some years. I found this database in data.gov. There are more spreadsheets in this database, but I just want to focus this time in 2020 and 2021. We'll answer two questions using SQL and explain each line of code. Okay, let's go to SQL. My first question is, which states received the highest total funding in 2020 and 2021 combined? For this, okay, new query. This is my database, Math Science. I put that name, and these are my tables. Okay, select select the state. Let's go state from 2020. Let's call the 2020 state from the 2020. Okay. I want to do this. I want to add the values from both table 2020 and 2021 to compute the total funding like this. Funding 2020 plus funding 2021. Yep. How to do that? Okay, let's see. The 2020, that one, the funding of 2020, plus the 2021, the funding of 2021. Mm, as total funding. Now I will use replace to remove the dollar sign since the financial data is stored as text. So replace replace the dollar sign is just removing the dollar sign. Replace this part. Here we go. And then I convert the values into numbers using cast as float like this. Cast as float and close the parentheses and the same the line. Cast as float and close the parentheses. And finally, use sum open the parentheses and close the parentheses. Okay, let's continue. Remember, I specified that I'm using the 2020 table and I see as the 2020. This makes the code easier to read. Now I join the 2020 and 2021 tables using the state column as a common key. So join math science, the 2021, uh, unless the alias the 2021. As I said, on is copy and paste. Copy and paste equals paste again. Just change the 2021. In this case, I group the results by state to calculate the total funding for each one. And finally, order by I show the result from the highest to lowest based on the total funding. Total fundings descending. Okay, let's execute. Here's my table. Using this query, I obtained a list of states that received the most combined funding. And now let's move to the second question. The second question is, what was the change in funding per participant for the top five largest grantees in 2020? For this, I extract only the top five records based on funding per participant, sorted from highest to lowest. Uh, let's see. The, I select the award number. Remember to specify the table. And again, the name of the grantee is that one. As grantee name. We need first to calculate the fundings per participant for each year and then calculate the difference between them. And how to calculate the fundings per participant? Fundings fundings per participant and in 2020 is equals the total fundings in 2020 divided by the numbers of participants in 2020. The same thing in 2021. Fundings per participant in 2021 is equal to the fundings in 2021 divided by the number of participants in 2021. Remember, if you use alias, you have to specify um, and avoid the red bin. From math science, my, this is my table of the 2020. Okay, let's do this calculation in SQL. Funding per participant in 2020 is that one, the 2020 funding per participant divided by the numbers of participants. I can select this or I can just drag and drop numbers of participants. That is my funding per participant in 2020. I do the same for 2021. The 2021 fundings divided by number of participants. S funding per participant in 2021. I need to do more things to avoid errors in the moment to execute. Like the first question. Okay? I use replace and cast to clean and convert the values. Also, I need to avoid the division by zero in this case. So let's do the replace, clean, replace, just to remove the dollar sign. There you go. And the same thing for 2021. Replace and cast as float. Cast float. And the same thing for 2021. Cast as float and close the parenthesis. That is important. I say the uh, how to avoid the division by zero. I use new if um, zero, and remember the parenthesis. That is very important. Not if and zero and the parenthesis. I got my formula for funding per participants. Now I need to calculate the difference. Change mm, change per participant is equals to um, funding funding per participant in 2021 minus funding per participant in 2020. That is simple. It's just select on my 2021 first and minus copy and paste for 2020. Now remember to add parentheses for the whole formula and alias change oh, change per participant. Okay, now you know that part. Now I join the 2020 and 2021 using the award number as the common key. Join this with 2021. Remember that I haven't put the alias. That is important. As T 2021. And I am seeing that my goals are right for now on the award number. Just copy and paste and modify this number. There we go. And finally, other by, other by, I sort the results by funding per participant in 2020. This it means from highest to lowest. I finish my code. Let's execute. And here's my table. With this query, we can identify the largest grantees in terms of funding per participant and analyze how these metrics change between the 2 years. Conclusion, I built these queries to analyze the funding data from the Upward Bound Math Science program. I used techniques like data cleaning, calculations, and table joins to obtain meaningful insights. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope this analysis provides a better understanding of the program's resource distribution.